I am a man of culture, and as a result, I like to explore and experience various cultures and various aspects of things. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I wearing this? And you may be saying that it doesn't look too bad. Either way, thank you. Today, you read the title, you know what this is. I plan to explore the culture of why the Oreimo Doujins are better than the actual anime itself. Yes, we are very cultured here on the PUMSQUATCH YouTube channel. Now before we go forth, it should be stated and pretty obvious that I will not be able to show any of the images or the covers themselves to the Doujins of the said actual show. And let it be said right here and now, Doujin does not mean mature artwork, rather it is just a fan recreation of a particular property. So some people do not know that, most of us do, but some of us less cultured individuals do not know that as well, so let it be known before we go forth. So for those of you who do not know, what is Oreimo? Well, Oreimo, otherwise known as My Little Sister Cannot Be This Cute, is an anime about a, let's call it, sibling relationship. And it is about their relationship as they go forward and develop more personal relationship feelings. The main couple is this tsundere, really. She's a tsundere. It's between this tsundere and this guy who has no personality whatsoever. At least I don't remember him having any sort of personality at all. Nor do I actually remember anything about him other than his hair. I really don't. But that's neither here nor there. The anime is based on the manga of the same name, and the anime continues forth with actually handling, in my opinion, what would be a decent take on the sibling relationship that they have. At least the struggles they would face and the hesitation that they both have. And it is, of course, one of those animes that, since it has one of those sibling kind of relationships, it is going to be a little bit controversial. However, the strangest part about it is that the Doujins are actually more popular than the anime itself. They're actually more well-liked than the anime or source material itself. And this is interesting. This is very unique and interesting. Why is it like this? Why do people like the Doujins based on the sibling relationship more than the actual anime based on around the sibling relationship as well? And it is a simple answer, very simple, very easy, and we're going to answer it right now. That answer being the, of course, obvious answer that we know. It should go without saying what it is. If you have any sort of idea of what I'm talking about, then I don't need to say it. But I'm going to say it right now, so just get ready for it, because I am going to say it. It's something that is very important and integral to the story, to make sure that you have this one thing in, or not too much of it, but you have just the right balance of this one thing. I'm gonna say it right now, but it's just something that I need to make sure I explain, because I have to say it and you guys need to know I'm going to say it. But the reason that the Doujins for Oreimo are so much more popular than the anime for Oreimo, I'm gonna say now. And the reason, this is such a stupid video. The Doujins are way better than the actual anime, and I have done some research by actually reading over them. Kind of. I know PewDiePie made a video where he read one of the Doujins, I think, or read a panel from it. And all things included, whether or not there is a global warming crisis in the Doujins or not, you probably got the reference I'm talking about, but the reason I'm talking about why they're so much better, and let's see, the reason they are so much more well-liked is, well, the reason I'm about to say. It's because they don't focus on the fact that they're siblings. At least not 100%. Don't get me wrong. They are siblings, and that is a fact. That's something that's going to come up eventually. Of course, it will come up. It's a plot point regardless, because that is going to be a controversial thing. However, they don't base the whole story around it. At least that's what the whole problem is when it comes to the whole genre of family relationships. And when I say this, what do I mean? I mean the fact that in these sibling relationship animes, they focus too much on the sibling relationship and not enough on just the relationship aspect. This is what my life has come to. I'm regretting I'm regretting my decisions today, but hey, at least I'm dressed nice, right? This is actually, I haven't worn this in years. This is, I need to get one that's actually my size. But, and there is a but. A lot of but. A lot. A lot. A lot of. We remember the anime Citrus from a few years back, right? Kind of. I remember mainly because of the memes. Or that one particular meme, but you know the one. Citrus was an example of them being step-siblings, but they were still not focused on the fact that they were step-siblings. It just so happened they wandered into a relationship due to the fact they were so close together so much of the time, and they had to get along, so they kind of worked past their stuff, their things, and they actually formed a relationship, not because they were siblings, but because they worked together, because they were forced to be so close together. And that, I would say, is an example of handling a relationship sort of well, at least kind of. Not to ignore the fact that Citrus as a whole is not a great show. They just completely forgot about everything else. Like, we have to make this one aspect great and just don't care about everything else. We're bidding on this one aspect. Everyone loves girl on girl. But you can't just believe that your whole series can ride on one thing and one thing alone and it'll pass off on that. That doesn't happen. It just does not happen. This is an April Fool's video. Why am I doing this? What I'm trying to say is that when you're making a sibling relationship story, don't just focus around the singular fact that they're siblings. Otherwise, you're going to have every other point be a whole lot weaker. What do normal relationships go through? What kind of weight does this one thing put on the relationship? What kind of controversy? How do they address it? How do they approach it? Is it in Alabama or Japan? The laws are very different depending where you are. And of course, it's always important with how the parents react to it. Do the parents know? How will they react when they do find out? These are inevitable things that people in this situation, because believe it or not, there are people in this situation, will eventually go through. And they are going to have to figure out an answer, and that's something you would also want to be shown. This is the one time I'm looking this nice on video. The shirt is too small, the subject is just stupid, and this is what I'm doing with my life at this point in time. I need to get an actual life. I need to make actually good content. What is wrong with me? The audio is probably crap here too. This is a green screen. I'm not even, what do I put here? What do I put on this green screen? Why did I even put this? Point being about this video is that most of the doujins that simply go around the main couple, which are the siblings, yes. The fact is that the doujins aren't based solely around the fact that they're related. It's an aspect, it's there, it's something that's known and not just outright hidden or tossed out to the side. I mean, sometimes it is, but it's not completely just ignored, it's there. But instead of it being the central focus, it adds to it? I didn't really think about that before I put that in the script. Yes, because this video is clearly scripted. This video is clearly scripted. Of course it is. What else do you expect other than high quality content from the PUMSQUATCH YouTube channel other than this? Sorry, I was just questioning my life decisions. But there you go. That is the entire video. If you enjoyed it or the content within, feel free to leave a like. If this video gets 100 likes, it's not. But if this video happens to get 100 likes, I'll make another one just like this on some other series. Who knows? Thank you all very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video or the content within. I am PUMSQUATCH. I gotta get a bigger size of this thing. This is just, I haven't worn this in years, so I gotta get an actual size that fits. Look at this. Look at this. It isn't even staying when I try to put it anymore. Anyways, I am PUMSQUATCH. Goodbye.